I love the immediacy of glass. It's just perfect for somebody that wants immediate gratification.
Josh Simpson has been a glass artist since 1971. He uses white-hot heat to create unique and beautiful objects at his studio in the hills of Shelburne Falls, Massachusetts.
Glass blowing started probably 300 years BC when blowpipes were invented by somebody in ancient Egypt or Phoenicia. And it's been blown continuously for at least 2,300 years since that time.
Josh makes vases and plates, but he has a special fondness for the orbs he calls planets. They come both big and small.
Small planets, they're really only about the size of a marble, but they have wonderful detail in them, and I love doing those as much as I like making the larger work.
One source of inspiration is his wife, NASA astronaut Katie Coleman, seen here with the long hair. This video was shot after she returned from the Shuttle Columbia's 1999 mission, in which she released the Chandra X-ray telescope.
And there we have Chandra's send-off. And this is the moment that we've all worked so hard for.
Katie took one of Josh's small planets like this one with her on her first space mission in 1995.
Today I'm going to make a piece, type of work that I've been making since 1976. They're called planets. And actually I'm going to make a mega world, large one today. It's a long process of building up layer after layer of glass from the inside to the outside.
The finished planet won't be the Earth, but a little world all its own.
This is just the beginning. This is sort of the embryo of what we hope will be a very relatively large piece. It should be something that's around 10 or maybe even 11 inches in diameter. It'll probably weigh about 80 pounds. Right now it probably weighs, what do you think, Greg, 4 pounds? Something like that.
Adding hot glass can be tricky. Josh compares it to taking dripping honey across the room to a piece of toast.
Now he's using a block of wood, apple wood, to shape the glass. The wood starts to burn even though it's been underwater for months and is totally waterlogged. It will start to char after a while.
The core is made of several layers of clear glass. Once that's set, Josh adds metallic silver.
This glass, or this surface, will be the surface of a planet upon which I'm going to put rivers and oceans and continents and cities and all kinds of things. It's sort of like this blank continent, and this will become the ocean.
And now the detail work can begin. Josh rolls on crushed glass to make continents.
Maybe lush, warm continents, perhaps teeming with life. They don't look like much now, but you just wait.
And he heats the globe again. Then he adds tiny canes, bundles of colored glass.
And now I have to make sure all those little canes are in exactly the right place and are pushed down so they're not sticking up in any weird way. And now I'm going to take gold in the form of gold leaf and melt it on the surface of the planet.
Now Josh uses a hydrogen torch to melt dichroic glass onto the surface. If the flame touches the planet, it can ruin the color. A dental drill fine-tunes the design. Crushed dichroic glass creates swirls in the ocean. It's those details that make the piece fascinating to look at.
And you can see the blue of the ocean, and you can see where these little tiny bits of silver that I put on have become little ocean storms swirling like hurricanes. And you can see ocean currents going on. All of that is just how we prepare it, how we fix the surface before we get to this point.
More layers of glass go on, and the planet is so heavy now that it takes 3 people to turn the blowpipe during shaping. Josh adds tiny beads of glass that he calls spaceships in between the layers. A final steaming hot layer of glass is added, then heat is applied to the bottom of the globe to make it thinner so it can be removed from the blowpipe.
This hydrogen flame is probably 45 or 100 or 5,000 degrees temperature, and that's enough to warm just the bottom of this planet. Okay, we're about ready to take it off. I need Emmy. Emmy, would you heat my gloves, please? Okay, break it off. Yes, good break. And I don't want to hold on to this for very long because it's 1,300 degrees. Okay. So that's how we make a mega world. That piece was just about 1,300 degrees. It's heavy, and it now needs to sit in this annealing oven for about a month, 30 days, and cool down from that 1,300 degrees all the way down to room temperature. That's it.
Josh enjoys both his work and his Western Massachusetts location.
I think what I love about this place is the fact that they're just amazing views down the valley, and at night there are incredible views of the heavens and the sky. And I'm up here on a hilltop, and so I can see 80 miles in one direction out my kitchen window and 45 miles down the valley in the other. It's a great place.